Anwar, someone you will know quite well, Toch Singh, number 17, of course, played for Sporting Bengal, your captain, I believe.
He was tremendous for me, fantastic player, gives his absolute all. He's actually a midfield player, but he's so versatile, you can utilise him anywhere on the pitch. He's going to be playing right back today, but he's one of quite a few players that I think surprised England since today.
You've got the big man on the left, Gurjeet Singh. Big goal scorer. He's sorry, I'm a Borewal up front. In fact, big goal scorer. First player for Darlington 1883 to reach 50 goals. Club. He's got a lot of talent as Panjab kick off this landmark game here at Solihull Moors Football Club. The ball is headed on by, and sorry, it's run off down the line. They've left the posts up. Just from the wall.
I think the start's important today. I think it's really important to settle, because England, they'll be comfortable, they'll be confident, so a good start. Really. They seem up for it, they're lad.
England bringing the ball forward. It's intercepted in the midfield, headed on, and brought down once again. Here come He sends a ball out wide for Keaton Wood. He wins the throw in. Wood takes it quickly, sends it on, and it's dumped back by James Alabi, and it's put behind for the corner. That one deflected off of Gaz Singh, just filling in at win back. And the first corner of the game, in fact, goes to England. Anwar.
Just a bit of an indication of what's to come. Switch play, fantastic pass, and just proving their quality. It's important they can defend this.
Oh, and that's a short one played fairly deep. It's looped into the back post and headed across goal, brought down. Surely that was handled there by Fejiri Okinabiri.
Yeah, I mean, it was a well-worked corner. They've gone for the short one.
Excellent leap by Callum Howe at the back post.
Played it in, and they're causing problems. Obviously, they're showing their ability. They're organised. They know what they're doing. They've got the ability to really sort of switch play and make things happen. But like I said, I think the first 10-15 minutes of this game are imperative. The Panjab, if they need to make sure they stay in the game, and once we get past that period, then it's all to play for.
Ash Malhotra to take the goal kick for Panjab. We're really seeing the team settle into their formations now. England going with that two up front of McQueen and Alabi as the ball heads back to Montgomery. He bowls it out for Howe. Brought forward by Croasdale. He's a big prospect, Ryan Croasdale. He's a firm fan favourite here at Solihull Moors. Loco. And the ball just heading out of play there. Bit of sloppiness by England on the far side. David Ferguson letting the ball roll out of play. Panjab just trying to bring the ball forward. They win the throw in again. It's Gaz Singh once again. Singh with the throw in, and it's just everyone just trying to find their feet at the moment.
Find their feet, you know, get into the game. You know, obviously nerves are paramount at this stage. You know, but once you get the first 5 minutes over and you start getting into the game, things improve drastically.
Brought forward.
Looking to obviously keep the ball play, but the Panjab, if when they do win it, they've got to keep it. It's really important because if you're going to be soaking up pressure, it's important that you can play the most when you have it.
And that's well intercepted by Rajpal Verdik. It's brought forward and he can't quite get the ball past Loco. That's a foul given on the far side. Incidentally, Callum Howe, the most experienced player on the field. He's just been promoted with Lincoln City under that brilliant side that had that majestic cup run, and he'll be a professional footballer soon.
Yeah, he's going to be buzzing. What a season they've had. I mean, unbelievable. And to finish it off, playing for England C is fantastic. But listen, they'll have all the confidence in the world coming into today.
Great club as well, Lincoln. Great history.
Absolutely. You know what, back where they belong. It's a club that I've played against many times. Great fan base, great clubs to play for.
Here is McQueen coming deep to win the ball. That's a good tackle by Gaz Singh on the left-hand flank. Tries to send the ball infield. It's brought back into centre circle by McQueen. Up goes Taylor, and there's a foul there, and it's Toch Singh.
Done very well there, Gaz Singh. I mean, Gaz has played at a decent level for Kingsmith Harriers, got some goals, so he won't be fazed by the occasion. And it's good there. You know, they're in their faces. They're not here to just roll over. They want a game.
Here is Howe once again, marshalling that right-hand side of defence. Okenabiri getting a quick touch. England just looking to play that passing game. There is Kevin Locko, of course, of Maidstone United. Locko just sending it across the back line with Gus Mafuto. Mafuto forward to Howe once again. England just trying to tempt Panjab out of their positions. It's important they keep their shape, isn't it?
Yeah, they're keeping the ball well, but I'll tell you what, one thing they have got, which they've just proved there, is that they've got pace in behind.
Ferguson with the ball in, and it's deflected behind by Aaron Minas.
You can keep the ball you want at the back, which is what they're doing, but what they do at England, it's almost like they trap you. They're keeping the ball, you think you're okay, and it's one in behind, you've got the pace in behind, get some very quick forwards, the ball there to the left, and now they get a corner from it. So it's important that Jalota now deal with this, because the first corner was decent.
Men on each post, and it's an interesting amalgamation of bodies in the box as the corner's played short once again. It's Okenabiri, and it's wasted by England. Not quite wasted. Here's Bobby Joe Taylor with a shot, deflected and sent wide.
They look to play England. They've had two corners, both played short, not gone into the box. They do have some bigger players, but they want to keep the ball, they want to open things up. So Panjab are aware of that. Second balls, that's important.
Ash Malhotra to take the goal kick once again. 28 years old, plays for Stourbridge at the moment.
He's a good size for a keeper, Ash. I mean, you know, he's a big lad, he's confident, plays at a good level. So he'll be important for them today.
Really got Rajan Gill sort of behind him, former Leicester trainee, as Panjab send the ball over the halfway line, looking for Amar Puriwal. It's knocked on by Lockhart, brought down by Gus Mafuto, knocked on, and Panjab FA have a free kick now. That's in a good position, Anwar.
You know what is really good there, because what they are doing is when England are getting the ball, they're pressing, you know, they're working them, and you know, if they want to play football, they're making them do it with a little bit of pressure, and I think that's really important. They've won the ball back there, and now they've got a decent free kick. Let's hope they can make the most of it.
Raj Vic stands over this one. There's a few bodies in the box. Vic takes it right-footed, and it's straight into the arms of Montgomery. Had Puriwal lurking, but Montgomery sends the ball long, looking for the run of Darren McQueen. That's surely a foul by Bobby Joe Taylor. And do you know what? I've watched him quite a lot, Taylor, this season. He's a good player, energetic, box-to-box, likes to get in a tackle. That's Panjab send the ball forward. Here is Crowsdale. He's lost it. And Panjab on the attack now, and that's the first shot there by Gaz Singh. Left-footed drive just over the bar. And maybe a sign of intent from Gaz.
That's working hard, that's winning the ball back, but then they played it to Gaz, and he's actually got a shot on there. He's made a little bit of space for himself, he's got a shot on, and that's what they need to do. If they're going to win the ball back, if England want to play and they're going to press it and win it back, when they do win it back, it's about using that ball.
Montgomery sends the ball over the halfway line. It's chested down by Okenabiri. Brought forward down the left-hand side, looking for the run of Puriwal by Jai Dillon. Okenabiri will let it go out for the throw-in. Dillon has to really work hard to get back into position. Panjab FA trying to build up some steam now. Is brought forward by Dillon. What good knock-on by Puriwal, and Mafuto is there. That'll be sent back. A very late shout for offside there. Aaron Bassi having to clear the ball over the halfway line. But very late indeed from the linesman on the near side.
He was, he really was. He's on his own. But he's causing a little bit of havoc because he's keeping it, he's presence in the air. I think if he can continue to do that and they can play off him, they'll have opportunities.
Got 7 during the Canifa World Cup tournament. He's done well to recover from a cruciate ligament injury, Anwar Puriwal, and he's really proving his worth. He's a free agent at the moment, but he will be snapped up shortly. Spent 5 seasons at Darlington, and he is looking to be a real handful for this England squad this afternoon. Amavir Sandhu there just causing a bit of a nuisance. England will bring it forward though with Kevin Locko. Locko forward to Taylor inside the midfield. Here is Okanabiri. Wide right for Keaton Wood. Here is Wood once again, former Millwall trainee. There's Crowsdale though, battling in the midfield. Panjab recover the ball. Gaz Singh, good bit of trickery there. He tries to get past Wood and wins the throw-in. Jai Dillon sends the ball back to his goalkeeper Ash Malhotra and forward to Aaron Bassi. Plenty of time now for Bassi to pick out a pass. He'll go long looking for Puriwal and he gets a good touch onto the ball. It's knocked on by Howe, only as far as Sandhu. And now Mina sends the ball out wide, and you can see what he was looking to do there, searching out for Rajvat. Didn't quite come off for Punjab there.
Well, but you know what, they're doing well with the pressure. You know, they're pressing, they're making sure that the England back line have not got it easy. You know, Puriwal is, as I say, he's a handful in the air, and I think anything aerially, he'll cause problems. And what I'm really impressed with so far is the fact that they're really pressing. Whenever an England player gets the ball, there's a yellow shirt pressing.
Montgomery with the goal kick. It's well attacked by Jai Dillon and deflected off of Dillon for a throw in which Keaton Wood will take. Wood to Crowsdale, back for Callum Howe. He'll send it across the back line and bring it to Kevin Locko, a solid defender, real big favourite at Maidstone United. 46 games for them this season. It's back with Howe once again. Again, Punjab FA really keeping their shape well, Anwar. Just keeping things tight.
That'll be something that the manager said, you know, let them have the ball at the back. They won't be able to hurt you, but as they sort of engage into the final thirds.
Okanabiri with the ball forward. Here is Keaton Wood on the far side. Wood about to pull the trigger for a cross. It's well tackled by Jai Dillon.
Great challenge there from the left back.
Wood with the throw in. Here is Okanabiri's left-footed shot cleared off of Bassi and hooked away by Arjun Puriwal. Here is Locko once again. Under pressure from Anwar Puriwal, but it's back with Callum Howe now. And here is Crowsdale. Now Locko. Forward to Mafuto. Good move and excellent defending by Panjab, we must say there. Anwar, here is Keaton Wood on the ball once again.
Behind the ball, tackles in, they're keeping their shape well, and they're actually getting England to think. You know, look, you can have the possession, but you've got to break us down.
Mafuto with the ball forward looking for Alabi. It's back with Keaton Wood, and now Gus Mafuto once again. Here is Howe. And England just sending it back across the back line when they feel a little bit of pressure. That was a dangerous ball by Crowsdale. Wasn't intercepted by Omar Riaz, but it's been bowled out wide to Bobby Joe Taylor. On the far side is David Ferguson. Taylor on the overlap, sends the ball in. Alabi's behind it. Here is Mafuto. He'll have time to tee up his shot. Goes wide. And there is Crowsdale with the rebound. Now Kevin Locko. And that just dragged wide.
That's what they're going to do well. They're going to build up play, and then when they get an opportunity, put that ball into the midfield, get it out wide, and look for a cross. And they've done it very, very well. So far, so good in terms of the defensive play from the Panjab FA, but they want to continue this for the 90 minutes. It's going to be a long day.
Ball played forward again by Malhotra. And Punjab just looking to play it out of the back line with Raj Vic. There was a foul there. And Panjab with the free kick, which they take quickly across the back line to Aaron Bassi. Bassi, left-footed ball forward, looking for the run of Anwar Puriwal. Howe is there, and so is Keaton Wood. Mafuto sends it back for Loco. And here is Ferguson. He'll cause trouble on the overlap with Bobby Joe Taylor on the left-hand side, but he opts to go infield. Now Okunabiri, bit of skill from him. It's well intercepted by Minas and cleared away for the Panjab throw-in.
England's guys for Fuso has been quite integral in the game so far. He seems like the one that wants to get on the ball and make things happen.
The anchor man in the midfield, it starts with him, it finishes with him. He's really proven to be quite influential, Gus Mafuto. Here is Bassi, he plays a dangerous ball across his back line there, and the position of the goalkeeper was a bit suspect there for Panjab FA. Ball into the midfield. And it's Gurjeet Singh who loses it. But here is Dylan with a throw. Tries to send it forward for Singh once again. Here is Minas, trying to play the similar sort of role that Gus Mafuto is for England. Aaron Minas. It's brought forward by Arjun Puriwal.
Like England, Panjab FA need to get that ball out wide.
Good play into an attacking position, and that'd be a shot by McQueen. Deflect off of Puriwal, and it's still not away. Here is McQueen once again. Gus Mafuto there with the sliding challenge. Now Crowsdale, and I'm not sure what you thought of that challenge there. Anwar, was that a fair one? Was the referee being a bit harsh?
A little bit harsh, but I think referees, I've seen him give it. I think some of the players now in England see it getting into the game. McQueen, listen, you've got to be wary of him. He's a guy that scores goals. Give him an opportunity and he'll make the most of it. But that's fantastic play that by Panjab.
That's a great ball forward by Aaron Minas. Panjab on the attack now. Left-footed shot, and it's deflected and saved. That one, Amavir Sandhu, the Panjab skipper, cutting in off the flank. And
that's where you'll get joy. Get the ball wide, because there's space in the wide areas for both teams with the way they're set up.
Testing the goalkeeper there. Here is Mafuto forward to Okunabiri. And Darren McQueen now for England on the halfway line, having to come deep. That's well wrestled again.
Well worked there by Panjab FA. They're very, very close to the England players. Whenever an England player gets the ball at their feet, there's a yellow shirt that's rushing towards him, pressing, putting them under pressure, and I think that's really, really important. You just need to keep the ball a little bit better, get the ball wide.
Long ball sent down the line, looking for the run of Anwar Puriwal, and it's brought down by Bobby Joe Taylor. Taylor back for that man, Mafuto. It's a good ball across the midfield to Keaton Wood, who will find Crowsdale inside. Crowsdale to Mafuto once again. Those two holders really doing their job well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're putting the balls into the forward areas, and they're causing problems, but Panjab FA have been resolute thus far.
And that's a good ball onto the head of Raj Balvirk. Panjab FA on the left-hand side, and he'll get another shot at it, and it's sent over by Gaz Singh. He's been a real live wire down that left-hand side.
He has been a problem for England because he's getting a little bit of space on that left. He's cutting inside. He's got 2 or 3 shots now. They're getting closer, but good build-up play from Panjab. That's what they need to do. Get the ball back, get it wide.
Brought forward by Montgomery to Crowsdale, and the Panjab manager Ruben Hazel just urging Omar Riaz to go and attack the goalkeeper as England look to send it on to Darren McQueen, and that's a ball back by Toch Singh, and Ashman Hodge has to be careful here. McQueen, and it's back to Okunabiri, who sends his shot just over. But
I think, listen, I'm all for playing football at the back, getting it across the back four, but I think there's a time and a place where you need to get rid of the ball, I think McQueen, if he's rushing down at you, he needs to go out because he's a player who can score goals if you give him an opportunity. So well worked from him to press the goalkeeper and win the ball back there, but it's a little bit of a let-off there.
If you look, Okanabiri and Taylor have just swapped sides here now. Bobby Joe Taylor just coming to the near side of the field. He's going to give Jai Dillon something to think about as the ball's given to Jai Dillon on his head. Didn't really expect that. The full back for Redditch United, formerly of Stevenage. It's brought forward by Crosdale once again, sent back to Kevin Locko. Locko to Howe. And England just looking to keep the ball. Punjab will attack. Gaz Singh is there. He's trying to cause a few issues.
It's important they keep as a team. If they're going to press high, the back four need to get up and be compact because that's what England want. They want these gaps to develop so they can pick passes in between.
Taylor can't quite get a foot onto it. Mafuto is there. Here is Gus Mafuto playing a quick 1-2 with Bobby Joe Taylor. And win the free kick. Taken quickly by Mafuto. That's a good ball out wide by Okanabiri. And
he's been impressive so far, Gus Mafuto for England. He seems to be the player that wants to get hold of it, get it off the back, put it across. And they need to somehow put a little bit of pressure on him. I think he's having it a little bit too easy. And if he's the anchor man that's causing the problems, they can put a little bit more pressure on him that might stop some of the balls going from back to front very quickly.
Punjab just pushing their defensive line up high. It's pushed forward by Ash Malhotra. Headed on once again by Minas. Boriwal is there, but so is Kevin Locko. Now McQueen in for Crosdale. And now Ferguson sends the ball out wide to Okanabiri. He'll leap down the left-hand side. Still Okanabiri cuts onto his right foot, but it's well tackled by Toch Singh, and Punjab will look to bring the ball forward towards the halfway line.
Toch Singh's done very well there. He got beaten in the first instance, but he's recovered really, really well and made a vital tackle there. That's a dangerous area for England C to be around, so defending that well is really important.
Montgomery with the ball forward to Callum Howe. Howe looking for an option as he approaches the halfway line, crosses it, finds Keaton Wood, who sends it back to his goalkeeper.
That's what you want from the Punjabi FA. You want it to be hard to break down. I mean, the England players now will be thinking, you know, if we're going to find a pass, we've got to work for a pass. And I think job done so far from the Punjab.
That's well battled in the midfield by Raj Virk. And they want the high press, Punjab FA. Ruben Hazel told me pre-game that he likes to play football. He doesn't like to send it long. Here goes Bobby Joe Taylor, left-footed ball through, down the middle. And that is a, well, that's no foul given on James Alabi. A goal kick given by the referee.
They've done well there, I think. They've created a nice little opportunity.
And is this a booking for James Alabi here for simulation? That's simulation.
Yeah, the referee was obviously watching the FA Cup final yesterday and was encouraged by their decision, which was a good one.
0-0 here, your score at Solihull Moors between Punjab FA and England. As the ball is sent forward once again. Chested down, sent long by Minas.
Great little knock there.
And Ferguson will try and bring it forward. Here is Locko. Now Gus Mafuta, been so influential for England. Good switch by Bobby Joe Taylor. Out comes James Alabi, comes deep for the ball. Taylor ahead of him, he tries to feed it through. Aaron Bassi is there and he'll get the second ball as well. Well worked by Aaron Bassi. Punjab are on their attack here though. Here is Buriwal and the ball runs through to the goalkeeper Montgomery. Well played by Punjab FA, just converting defence into attack, and there's a man down here. It is
wholehearted challenge that, but to be honest, it was one of those situations where you've got to go as a defender. That ball's in between you and the opposition. It's a 50-50. You've got to get that ball away, and obviously, if that goes the other way and they win the ball, then they're on the attack. So, obviously, no one likes to see a player down, but it was a ferocious challenge and one that got the Panjab out of trouble a little bit, and a welcome breather for them because they've worked really, really hard.
Likes to get forward now and then as well, Aaron Bassi, but he's been solid at the back for Panjab so far this afternoon.
That's been the key. That's been the key. I mean, you know, their manager's mantra would have been be hard to beat, be defensive, let's get the ball, let's hurt them. So far, so good for them.
As we restart with the ball with Montgomery, it's back for Crowsdale. 4 for Bobby Joe Taylor. Well intercepted in the midfield by Minas. And here's Crowsdale once again, sends the ball forward for McQueen. Alabi in the middle for England. McQueen takes a touch, he'll go to the byline, sends the ball in, and it's well defended again by Aaron Bassi.
Great defense. He's actually headed that when he kicked it. Fantastic away, just getting away.
Here come Panjab with Amavir Sandhu once again. Sandhu will look for an option for Gaz Singh. He sends it long and down the channel, and Gaz Singh just running the opposite way. Mix up in communication there from Panjab.
Right idea, just wrong execution.
Here is Taylor, well intercepted by Minas once again. Verk on the ball now. Out wide to Jai Dillon.
Great pass there, great pass.
Excellent ball for Omar Riaz. Can't quite keep possession, but Riaz will go once again with Crowsdale there. Here is Puriwal now. 30 yards out, squares it for Sandhu. Sandhu brought down by Loco, in fact by Mafuta. And here come England with Ferguson. He'll charge down the line, takes a man in Touching out with him. Ferguson's ball in, Alabi is there, he'll head it down. McQueen straight into the arms of Ashmal Hotra, but he puts the ball out of play.
Great move that by England, see. Down the left, great cross in. Great head back, and to be honest, it's a chance there. Probably done better there, that's the goal. Inside the 6 yard box, got the whole goal, but you know, John Keeper Aaron's a big presence there.
I think a bit of a arm injury there. I'm not sure who is down at the moment. It is Panjab number 19, the captain, Amavir Sandhu. And it's Kaman Singh Bandal, Fisher FC. 8 appearances for his club this season, as he comes on to replace Amavir Singh Sandhu.
Disappointing big game to get injured in that way. Fair play, he's done very well up until now. Fully recovers.
We hope so indeed. Fisher FC based in Rotherhithe.
One of my local clubs. Yeah, big club. I think they're at the lower division now, so hoping to get back into the areas in which they belong.
And that's put out by Keaton Wood as Jai Dillon was looking to run onto the ball. Fisher looking to take on Millwall in the opening weeks of July in a pre-season friendly, something which I'm sure Kaman Bandar will be looking forward to as well as this game. He's come on as an early substitute.
They're a community club. Want to try and get all the community involved. They've got a 4G pitch, so Millwall being their neighbours.
Here is Puriwal, sends the ball forward for Dillon. It's hooked away. Banda will battle in the midfield with Gus Mafuta. Mafuta winning the ball. In fact, it's James Alabi who's won the ball deep. Seeing the England players all over the shot, but Aaron Bassi once again showing his dominance and sending the ball into midfield. It's pushed back to Touching. And England looking to build an attack now once again. Mafuto is there. Keaton Wood. Now Taylor. He sends the ball in field. It's recovered. Here is Bandal with his first touch of the ball this afternoon. Oh, that's a strong sliding challenge by Bandal to win the ball back, and it's brought forward by Gaz Singh, and there is an offside there on Amapura, but Punjab really just holding their own.
They are, they're doing well. It's important because they need to be more of an attacking threat, I think. They need to push up and support Puriwal, because at the moment, because they're so defensive, when they are getting that ball up to him, he's sort of a little bit isolated.
Here is Crowsdale. Sends the ball right-footed, sweeps it forward for Alabi. Alabi leaves it for McQueen. McQueen through here for England, and there's the opener. Darren McQueen sends the ball through past Ash Malhotra, and it's an excellent finish by McQueen.
In a blink of an eye, I've seen him do it for Ebbsfleet. Little ball down the side, little ball over the top, and he's quick on his feet, and he's reused that pace to good effect there, and a great finish in the bottom corner. I looked for one moment, I thought the Panjab defender would actually get that clearance on that line, but he's finished it perfectly. So,
with around 10 minutes to go to half-time, it is Punjab 0, England 1.
It's a big part of the game now, because how are they going to react? You know, mentally you've defended and done really well for 30 minutes, a couple of half chances, you go a goal down, where do you go from here?
Punjab now looking for a response from their players. The ball is sent forward by Arjun Puriwal, and Montgomery comes out to meet it a long way. He sent the ball long down line. Okinabiri will give chase, and Malhotra will claim at the byline.
England may not want to go direct, but it's a very, very poignant tactic, because they've got pace in abundance, and anything in behind, like with the goal you just saw, it's going to cause problems.
Ball sent forward long by Ash Malhotra, looking for the head of Gaz Singh. It's dealt with by Wood, or is it? Yet well won by Keaton Wood. And Howe sends it back to his goalkeeper Montgomery. Forward for Kevin Loco. Here is Mafuto. Nodded on by Taylor. Look for the run of Wood there. And Keaton Wood was in a bit more of an advanced position. Here is Taylor once again. There is Crowsdale. Sends the ball along the back line for Loco. Onto his left foot, sends it down the channel, looking for McQueen. Cleared away by Arjun Puriwal.
The England front two are now pressing quite high now. They're really getting up high. They've almost gone to a free. Really trying to put some pressure on that Punjab back four now.
Howe. Forward for Wood. Crowsdale sends the ball out left for Ferguson. Ferguson looking for the ball in field. There is Gus Mafuto in for Alabi, trying to play the one-touch football.
This stage is important now. When you get the ball back, can we keep it? Can we do something with it?
Ball sent long, looking for Amapuriwal once again. It's dealt with by Loco, and there's a slip by the goalkeeper. Crowsdale is there. He'll have to mop it up. And here is Howe. Punjab looking to press. Well won by Jai Dillon. He's looking to, well, he looked to intercept the ball. He sends it out of play down by the corner flag, but that's well done by Punjab.
Good ball in a good area. That's the key. When you do win possession, can we make the most of it? Because when England get possession, they will. They'll damage you, they'll keep it, they'll try and put that ball in behind, break lines. And at 1-0 down, I think it's important that Punjab, if they do the same.
The ball's just knocked out of play. Howe with the ball to Montgomery. Mafuto. And Punjab just keeping England camped in their own half at the moment. Had long spells of this game. It's been quite balanced.
It has been. You know what? Today's, yeah, there's a game of football and this is what it's all about. But for me, the bigger picture is the occasion as well. I mean, the FA bringing a team here to play the Panjab FA is a massive occasion, and I think a sign that you know, football is for all, and the FA want to encourage more participation from the Asian community. It's good to see the Asian community here as well at Solihull. So a great day, and so far a good match to add to that.
Rajvik's just switched to sort of a full back role as Jai Dillon has looked to push up. There is Puriwal, and the ball's been knocked on long by Minas. Jai Dillon just chasing once again. Alabi going for the knock on, thrown one by England, left by Bobby Joe Taylor. Here is Wood. Now Mafuto. And it'll be brought forward by Loco to that man Ferguson on the left-hand side. He'll go for the run down the left-hand channel, but it's dealt with by Omar Riaz.
I love to see that from a left back, direct, wants to join and play, happy to go forward. You know, it's modern day left backs. You're not just a defender. You know, join the attacks, make things happen. It's fantastic there from the England C team.
Croasdale into Taylor. Here is Howe, sends it to his left for Locker. Now Croasdale once again. England just happy to keep possession for the time being as we approach half time. Here is Mafuto in for Taylor. Wood back to Howe. Into the middle for the goal scorer McQueen, who's
keeping the ball a lot better, England. Keeping the ball better, quicker, moving it quicker.
Now on the far side for Ferguson. He'll give chase with Toch Singh. Ferguson with the ball in. It's cleared away by Arjun Puriwal. Only as far as Okanabiri with the ball forward across the face of goal. And it was
causing all sorts of
once
problems.
Again.
Ferguson there again. Fantastic play. What a great show of pace.
One touch and McQueen could have had his second. Here is Keaton Wood as England finished the first half strongly here at Damson Park. Okanabiri. Good ball forward for James Alabi. Alabi with Taylor to his right. Squares it for Bobby Joe Taylor, who take on Jai Dillon. Dillon will win that battle, and he'll send it back for Vert.
Some more impressive defending there from Dillon. Proving hard to beat there on that left-hand side.
Croasdale with the square ball. It's brought forward into the feet of Alabi. He holds off Minas, still Alabi, and Bassi is there, so is Minas. And you've got to say those two players have been pretty standout for Punjab this afternoon, Bassi and Minas. So far. Wood knocks the ball on past his man. Dillon just with a bit of obstruction there.
That's
free
key,
kick
that.
opportunity.
When England lose possession of the ball, the Punjab FA need to keep it. And obviously they're tired legs out there, so you're making a little bit more mistakes than you would do earlier in the game. But you lose possession, England get it back again. And at the moment, they're just enjoying having that possession and they're making things happen.
Keaton Wood. Back for Howe. The ball sent back to Montgomery and to Callum Howe once again. Here is Okanabiri. Looks inside for Croasdale. England just playing keep ball again. Well won in the midfield as the ball is sent down line and Montgomery comes out to meet it well out of his goal, but that was a good interception by Rajvirk.
He's done well there, Raj, because he's not only won it, he's actually played a decent ball forward, and that's the key. It's hard work, they're working hard, they're moving in their shape, they're defending. And obviously, you've got to think about fitness levels as well. I mean, the Punjab FA team, I would say, predominantly made up of part-timers. So fitness is key as well. Some of these England C players play at a very good level. Fitness levels will be astronomical.
Ball sent down the line looking for the run of Puriwal. But it's well intercepted by Montgomery. England will bring it out as we approach the closing stages of this half. Just waiting the fourth official's board as Ferguson goes on the leap down the left-hand side, sends an early ball in, well claimed by Ashim Malhotra.
That man again, Ferguson on the left, happy to bomb on. He's getting covered now, so he can have a slow recovery back. But he's causing problems down that left-hand side. Always wants the ball. Happy to get down the left-hand side and cross. Panjab, if they need to get in the half now, 1-0, recoup, regroup, and go again.
Locker. And just heads back to Montgomery, and Paul Fairclough just telling his men to send it down the channels. Here is Keaton Wood into Mafuto, who's been outstanding this first period. Long to Alabi. Alabi, infield for Crosdale. Crosdale's first time ball to Okenabiri wasn't the best. It's intercepted by Bandal, and that's a high challenge there by Gaz Singh. So the board's just about to go up. Be a free kick to England inside the centre circle. Quickly taken by Mafuto. Locko out wide to Ferguson. Such an outlet in this first half for England. Ferguson for Okenabiri. Here is Crosdale. 2 minutes of added time to be played at the end of this first half. Howe back to his goalkeeper Montgomery.
Both England C midfield players getting a lot more of the ball. Crosdale, Mafuso, seeing a lot of the ball in the last 10-15 minutes. Exactly what Paul Fairclough would want, because they can dictate the game from that middle of the park.
Here is Wood. Gaz Singh just giving a bit of pressure to Keaton Wood as England put the ball out of play for the throw-in. Quickly taken throw-in by Jai Dillon. Here's Dillon on the ball once again. Sends it back to Bassi. Bassi for Verk. Into Omar Riaz. And Bassi just getting manhandled there by James Alabi. Alabi, of course, on a yellow card. Needs to be careful in the next half. Doesn't exert too much of his strength. Well taken by Panjab, though, and there's a crossfield ball attempted there. It's kept in by Jai Dillon. And on go Panjab with Aaron Minna, so that's a free kick.
Good idea there to get the ball out wide. The execution not so great, but Panjab finishing the half quite strong now, and I think that'll be great if they can take that into the second half. A minute to play now. Can they nick something from this first period?
This one will be sent in by Raj Verk, right-footed. Verk with the free kick. Sent in long, it's headed. Brought back for Verk once again. Left-footed ball forward, looking for the run of. And that surely will be that. Half-time at Damson Park, and it's not been bad for Panjab so far. Just one goal down against England. See that one, a quickly worked move between James Alabi and finish off by Darren McQueen. The disappointing element for Panjab, Amavir Sandhu had to come off with what looked like a shoulder injury midway through the first half. Cameron Bandal came on for him, but Panjab, they've had chances. That shot by Gaz Singh, and they've looked good, Anwar.
They've impressed me. They've done very well because they've looked organised, they've looked defensively strong, and they've been hard to beat, and that's the key thing for me. The goal England scored was a great goal. Very quick movement, 1-2, down the side, an absolutely great finish. But England players have shown their quality as the half progressed. Down the left-hand side, left-backs got in, got some good crosses, and they've kept the ball really, really well, got stronger as the first half went on. And I think Paul Fairclough will be pretty happy with how they've performed so far, because Panjab FA have been a difficult nut to crack, but they find themselves 1-0 up, so far so good.
Half-time at Damson Park. It's Punjab 0, England 1.
Okay, I'm here with the chairman of Panjab FA, the man whose vision and drive has brought this event together with the help of the National FA, Lawrence Jones, and our very own Anwar Uddin, who's in the commentary box today, co-commentating. So, Harpreet, what's today all about?
Today's all about the Punjab Football Association's Punjab national football team. This is a landmark moment. It's the first time in football history that we are the first South Asian national football team to ever play against an England representative team. We have broken barriers, we've broken history today, and we are going to go and break more records. But this is all about the participation of all people involved, not just the players and the managers. But if you look around, how many people have come here to be a part of the beautiful game?
It's a very diverse crowd, a whole range of ages, backgrounds, and they're all here watching two really good teams. Tell me a bit about the players of Punjab FA. Who do they play for? Where are they from?
Well, the whole squad is from all over the UK. Well, there's a couple that play abroad in Spain, another country, but these players are very, very special. There's also those players who are special that are not here today. There's been a few players. Every player, let's make it very clear, every single player from day one when Punjab FA was from inception, they are equally responsible for the contribution of this development. Those players know who they are. The ones that came to the first trial in Wednesbury, in the West Midlands, in 2014, on the 31st of November. The time was, at that time, it was 9:30 a.m. on a Sunday. Right, hold me to that, right?
Excellent,
Yeah,
excellent.
They are equally important because they were the ones, the first people that believed in something that had no actual practical history.
And now there's a bit more structure around things. What is your vision? What do you see for Punjab FA? Where do we go from now, from this landmark fixture against England C?
Well, the national team development is going to go from strength to strength, where we will launch the national teams of women, the Punjab national women's team. We're going to have different age development groups, and we're going to have the Punjab FA structure across, well, we've got it here, but we will strengthen that in America, Canada, India, Pakistan.
Wow, well, that's a massive
It
vision.
will be actually around 112, 113 million Punjabis. So in terms of the concentration and giving opportunities, being inclusive, breaking down his barriers. There are so many talented footballers in this world. And there's so many that could be even equally or even not better than the players that are in display here.
There's so many talented Punjabi players as well.
Yeah, but who is going to give the opportunity? Kaun doga? Kaun doga? Kaun labunga inna naujwanan nu? There's boys, there's girls out there that want to play, they want to compete.
And this is the platform for them.
This is the global platform for them. On record, I say this. I plead to the wider community. Back the Punjab FA. Come and you can see the credibility. And if you believe in it, come and let's do commercial agreements. Let's have good commercial agreements so that we can then reinvest back into the association and let's grow from strength to strength. We've got a fantastic media partner, Sikh Channel. Let me tell you something. We've got a reputation for being very honest and very blunt.
I don't know where they get that from.
But I've got a reputation for being very honest and what needs to be said. This channel, Sikh Channel, I had contact with the number one man at the top, Mr. Davy Bell, Mr. Davinder Singh Bell, actually, his name. And I spoke to him and he gave great support. You know, this word which I love, unconditional. You know, love is unconditional, right? It's unconditional.
I think we're having a moment here.
Yeah, no, of course, but look, he said, Harpreet, we're going to throw everything at this because we believe in it. We believe in the bigger picture. And look at this. They are here. They are here.
It's amazing. Great support, great support. This has been watched and listened by millions around the world because of the Sikh channel. So we must thank the Sikh channel for their support.
It's not just, sorry, I've got a bottle in my hand. Let me put it in the floor. It's not just thanking them. Look, how was it possible that people around the world were going to watch this? These type of channels are not in place. Sikh channel come forward and says, we will do it. They've incurred their own costs. But what I'm saying is, look what they're today. I was sitting in somewhere in the country and I can see this. I'll be so indebted to them. So, first relationship, really appreciate it. But let me make it very clear to everybody else and all those people who aspire to be in the game, walking football, disability football, underage football. You know, we say from league. Yeah. We will launch very soon a football championship.
Wow, it's an exclusive.
With a player participation, from currently on a database 400, right up to 4,800. That's the next, and I'm not willing to rest until that's done.
Harpreet, sounds like an amazing vision, and you're the right man to do that, definitely with this drive and this energy. It's infectious, let me tell you. It's been a pleasure catching up with you.
Bobby, the important thing is, देखो, जे असी काम करिए ईमानदारी नाल, ठीक है ना? काम करिए ईमानदारी नाल, अपना पूरा जोर पाइए. You build credibility. देखो, there's a saying, right? If you give enough people what they want, you will get what you want. So this is very important to be investing in people. There's no bigger reward than that.
Thank you very much. Harpreet, get back to the game. So 1-0 down. What areas do you think we need to press for the second half?
That's a question for the manager. I mean, do I dare give my opinion?
Of course, you're the chairman.
Contain for the first 15 minutes and then press, and then the push on and believe and gamble. Go and gamble because we haven't yet asserted any real pressure on them. So go and get forward and go and create some overloads.
Thank you very much, Harpreet.
Create some overloads, yeah.
Excellent. Harpreet, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for everything. Bye-bye. Okay, what are the plans for the second half?
Well, I think the Punjab side have done really, really well. We've been really impressed by their performance. I think, from an England point of view, once we got the goal, I think we just slightly started to play some really good football. So it's the same again from our point of view, from an England C point of view. But we know that the Punjab side have got a real opportunity because there's some very, very good players out there. They've impressed.
It was a great finish for the goal.
Yeah, you got to say McQueen up top there. Darren McQueen, he's only the smallest guy, but the biggest keeper coming to rush him out. But he took it very, very well. I actually thought he overrun it, but he took it very well. But
he done well. Do you think the keeper was at fault for not getting out quicker?
No, not at all. I just think he tried to make him as big as possible, and he put away very, very well indeed. But listen, second half could all be different. We keep saying it's a 45-minute game now, so both sides, I'm sure, have got everything to play for, and I'm sure it's going to be a good second half.
Well, thank you very much. I know you need to get back. Thank you for your time.
Someone told us. Hang on. He's taking our mic. Welcome back to Damson Park for the second half. Here goes Alabi down the left-hand side, threads it through for Okunabiri, and he is ruled out for offside. Welcome back, Anwar Uddin.
We're back. We're ready to go. Second half. Hopefully Punjab can get that goal they need to get back into the game. England C finished the first half very, very strongly, and I think they'll hope to push on with more goals and continue to do well in the second half.
Punjab, of course, trailing by that goal from Darren McQueen in the first half.
A lot of positives for the Panjab FA in that first half, so it's about building on those positives. It's a great platform for them today.
Ferguson with the ball back. It's sent forward by James Montgomery towards the halfway line, headed on by Puriwal. There is Crowsdale. Now Alabi comes deep to collect the ball, send it back to Howe. And forward once again for Keaton Wood on the far side. Wood forward for Bobby Joe Taylor. Here is Taylor on the ball. And across the back line for Loco. Forward for Ferguson, who's been such a potent outlet for England. There is Okenabiri and Gus Mafuto.
Pretty much a continuation from the first half. England keeping the ball well, looking for an opening. I think that man there on the left will be that opening. It's great to see left backs wanting the ball, pushing up high and joining attacks.
There is Keaton Wood. It's knocked on by Taylor for McQueen and back for Wood. McQueen to his left. Wood will head towards the byline. He's got a man for company, that is Jai Dillon. And there's a foul on the far side. Punjab will have a free kick. And a good crowd. There's a lovely bit of weather, lovely atmosphere here, very positive and really spreading a good message about Asians in football.
Most definitely, that's the biggest thing about today. You know, people are here today to enjoy a game. Punjab FA against England C. It's the bigger picture, you know, getting more Asian supporters, players, and what a platform for these lads today, playing against the best under-23 National League down players. It's an opportunity. There's people here in the crowd, scouts, agents. They'll be looking at these players and thinking, oh, you know, is there someone that I can take a little bit of a gamble on?
Okenabiri with the ball inside. It's dealt with. There is Aaron Minas. Squares it for Bandal. He'll look for a man on the outside. That is Toch Singh. Singh threads the ball through, and that's a loose shot by Omar Riaz. And hasn't even gone out. It's recovered by Keaton Wood on the far side and sent long. Bandal with the ball now. Forward for Minas. Here is Gaz Singh with the knock on. Back for Riaz. He'll look for an option to his left now. And the ball will be deflected away for the corner by Wood. Good play by Puriwal, just getting down the left-hand side and challenging Keaton Wood. Punjab with their first corner of the game.
That's promising from the Punjab. The first time Toch has got down the right-hand side and joined on the attack.
Short corner played. Puriwal is there and he's lost out with Okenabiri there.
I think it's good to get a delivery, and if you've got a corner or a free kick anywhere around the final third, it's always good to get a delivery and put the goalkeeper under a bit of pressure.
Montgomery will take the resulting dead ball. It'll be squared for Howe. Punjab just pressing very high, causing a few issues for England and Callum Howe. Here is Alabi. The ball is back with Keaton Wood now on the halfway line. Sent it over and square for Okenabiri into McQueen. England just taking their time over this latest attack. Here is Howe once again. Ball sent forward long, looking for Alabi. Alabi will get a touch on it, but it will fall for Verk and sent forward for Cameron Bandal into the midfield. Now Omar Riaz. Punjab now looking to attack on the far side. Bandal open in space. He'll get to this ball at the byline. Pulls it back across. It comes off of Loco, and Bobby Joe Taylor will have time to deal with it. He's used that time. And it's well recovered by Bandal and sent out for the throw in which England will take. Good pressure by Cameron Bandal to keep Taylor on his toes.
That's where they get some joy. Get down the right-hand side, because in this game, the middle pitch is congested. There's loads of space on either side. So if you can get it out wide, that's where all the joy is coming from for both teams.
Ball headed on by Alabi. Knocked on by Minas. Mafuto is there, looks around. Thought he'd get a call there as the ball is studied through for Purwell. And Panjab just trying to play their ball into the box. It isn't quite working for them.
It's a good spell from the Panjab, this. Good spell. Had the ball, keeping the ball, getting down the right-hand side. A couple of corners. They can keep in this England C half. All it takes is a little bit of an opportunity, a shot, deflection, just to get something out of this game and get right back in.
Montgomery with the ball long. Well taken by Alabi. He brings it down and it's robbed by Kaman Banda. And you've got to say that is good work from Arjun Purwell to bring the ball down off of Alabi. He's very strong, James Alabi. Had spells with Celtic and Stoke as a youth players. Played in the Football League, has got quite a few appearances for Scunthorpe, Mansfield Town, Accrington, Ipswich and Grimsby, and he's causing a handful for Panjab today. There he is again, but it's dealt with by Purwell, brought forward. And here is Verk on the ball. Crowsdale will come in and intercept. There is Bobby Joe Taylor just cleaning up in the midfield for England. Now out wide for Ferguson. He'll look to push on past the fullback, but it's won well by Omar Riaz. Up against Okinbiri. He will go back to Kevin Locko. Again, Panjab just pressing England. Montgomery with the ball forward. Headed on by Toch Singh. There is Toch Singh once again. Back into the feet of Riaz. Now Gaz. Gaz Singh still on the ball. And that's surely a foul. And that's a good opportunity for Panjab. The foul on Raj Verk.
Again, nice spell from the Panjab. They've got the ball, they're keeping it, they're using it in good areas. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity just outside the box. Can you make the goalkeeper work?
Gaz Singh just lining up this free kick. Raj Verk is there as well. So is Jai Dillon. He's got that left foot. But it's Gaz Singh with the goalkeeper, Montgomery, just lining up his wall. It's a big wall as well. He's got Mafusa in there and Alabi. So is Callum Howe. Singh with the free kick, right-footed. And that's a good save by Montgomery, and he's had to parry it. Shot, and there's the equaliser for Panjab. It's Raj Verk with the goal.
There you go. The importance of free kicks and corners. You've got to make the keeper work. All this pressure, all the passing in the world. When you get an opportunity anywhere in the final third, make the goalkeeper work. It's a good free kick. Goalkeeper's parried it out, and you think it's out of harm's way. And then what a great finish that. Right-footed into the middle of the net. Wow, now we've got a game on our hands.
Really poor by Montgomery, I would say personally. He parried out the free kick, which was brilliant by Gaz Singh. And then Raj Verk just took a bit of composure to send it in the volley, into the back of the net, in off the post. And Panjab are right back in this game. Panjab won, England won.
You know what a brilliant goal. It's massive. It's great that we've got a goal in this game. The Panjab fans absolutely love that. And you know what? That's going to push this Panjab FA team up another gear because they've got a goal because of a little bit of pressure. Hopefully they can continue being adventurous and get another one.
Here is Locko. It's brought back to the goalkeeper Montgomery. He will take his time to send the ball forward. He will search out some of the left-hand flank, and that hasn't quite worked for Montgomery. And Panjab with the opportunity to turn possession around. With England looking to prepare a substitution, it'll be Jack Powell, who's warming up fairly vigorously, I'd say. Here come England on the attack, though. Alabi, well intercepted by Aaron Menas. He's done very well there to send the ball away. Here is Keaton Wood, though, running into space. Up against Jai Dillon, sends it forward for Okanabiri. Okanabiri with the ball in, it's cleared off the feet of Gaz Singh. Okanabiri with the ball in again, claimed by Ashmal Hotra. And Panjab just looking to calm things down now, but Malhotra brings it forward for Toch Singh. His ball forward isn't the best. Comes off of Bobby Joe Taylor into the feet of Alabi. Now England look to attack. Here is Bobby Joe Taylor. Crosses the ball in. Malhotra will have to deal with it. He palms it across. There is Okadabiri. And it's cleared away by Puriwal. Here is Bobby Joe Taylor with a second attempt. Sends the ball in long towards the back post. Jai Dillon is there. Now Okadabiri. Chance for a shot. And Toch Singh will send it away for Punjab. And that possibly England's best spell of the second half. They're still at it though. Here is Bobby Joe Taylor. Great turn. Takes a shot. It's deflected. And it'll go out for the corner. England's best spell.
Most definitely. I think the goal has given them a massive reaction now, because they've obviously stepped up a gear, because they've had most of the pressure, and the goal has brought the Punjab back into this game and given them a little bit of belief. And I think now they've realised that we're in a game here and we've got to step it up a gear. So fantastic bit of pressure, causing some problems in and around the box. They need to take these chances.
Bobby Joe Taylor will take the corner left-footed. It'll be swung in to the box, headed on by Howe over the bar and behind. Well defended by Punjab as England prepare substitutes, but they've really got to withstand a bit of a storm at the moment from England, who have had their best spell of the second half so far. It's currently Punjab 1, England C1.
They can keep concentrating, keep smart, keep making good decisions, be hard to beat, they'll stay in this game. And at 1-1, anything can happen. But it's that decision-making process on the ball. When you've got tired legs, can you make the right decision? When you're crossing it, when you're clearing it, can it get to your man? Are you putting in the right areas? That's really, really key. Every time you give that ball away, you know, England will make the most of it. So it's about keeping that ball when you have it.
Punjab have only named 4 substitutes. One of them is a goalkeeper and one of them has already been used, but they're preparing another one at the moment. Here they come though in the centre circle. Here is Omar Riaz, tries to send the ball forward. There is Callum Howe. Riaz gets a touch on the ball once again. It knocks on for McQueen.
There's that pace from McQueen. One-on-one, he's very, very
McQueen with the ball once
beat.
again. Well taken by Alabi. Can he get a shot away? No, it's cleared away. And it's out for the throw-in, which England will take. Here is Crosdale. Punjab just battling for the ball in the midfield, trying to stay afloat here. Here is Okadabiri. Heads back towards the byline, plays it back for Bobby Joe Taylor. He'll feed the ball in at the back post. Mafuto is rising and he can't quite get past Jai Dillon.
You sense a little bit of an urgency in England play now, don't you? I mean, they're really trying to step it up a gear because, yes, they've had the bulk of the possession, but they're trying to get back in this game. And at 1-1, considering what they've done already, with the chances they've had and the possession they had, they really want to be in front. So fair play to the Punjab and making a real go at this. And they're about to make a change now.
But Aaron Bassi has had a great afternoon here at Damson Park. Unfortunately, ended by injury, comes off with the Punjab physio.
That's going to be a forced change there because he's been brilliant, to be honest. He's really put himself in the line of fire. To come off, he'll be disappointed to come off, but he's been fantastic.
He has been brilliant. A real lion in this Punjab lineup this afternoon. Shakes hands with Ruben Hazel, his manager, and he'll get some treatment now as Glenn Hare slots into the back line for Punjab of Claydon Town. 26 appearances for his club this season. 3 goals, just really finding his feet in the non-league circle. Still young Glenn Hare, just 19. Here is Alabi. Turns his man, who's Puriwal. Puriwal puts the slide challenge in. Alabi goes alone, left-footed. Still Alabi. Here is Taylor. On the far side is Ferguson. He'll bring the ball in. It is cleared in. And there's a goal by McQueen. And England have their lead once again. A good attack down the left-hand side by David Ferguson. Ball in and finished off by McQueen. Punjab 1, England 2.
You've got to feel sorry for the Punjab FA a little bit there because, you know, when you lose a significant player in your back line, it becomes difficult. The first 5 minutes of any change, you've got to find your feet, find out what you're doing, where you're going. England sensed that and they've absolutely punished them. It was a good goal. They've had a little bit of urgency to their play in the last 10 minutes, so they'll be really, really pleased with that. But they won't let off now, England. You know, they'll want to push on after that. So it's really important the next 5-10 minutes of this game.
Punjab really have to make sure that they don't let things slip. Keeping the shape is important. Keeping that tempo up, that energy. They find themselves a goal behind England C here at Damson Park. Here come England once again. It's intercepted in the midfield, and that's Aaron Minas who's gone in for the challenge. Punjab keep playing on. Here is Gav Singh. He takes a shot. It's cleared away by the defender. And here is Toch Singh. Taylor looks to intercept. Mafuta will do the work for him, and he'll send Alabi away down the left-hand side. Here goes James Alabi. Puriwal is there with him for company. Alabi looks to cut inside, tries to play the ball through Puriwal's legs. Puriwal stood strong. Here's Mafuta. And now Okunbiri tries to play the shot in. It's back with Gus Mafuta. Okunbiri will have a second bite, and that's hit the side netting. And there'll be a card here. And I believe that is for Gus Mafuta. Persistent fouling by Gus Mafuta. It caused a bit of discomfort to Aaron Minas in the Punjab midfield. But Punjab withstand that attack.
Punjab FA players now, it's a significant stage of the game now, you know. We're in the deeper parts of the second half and fitness will come into play now. The England C players look strong, they look fit, they want to buzz through every single ball. It's important that the Punjab FA now keep their shape, keep smart and work hard. It's going to be a big challenge for them physically as well as mentally.
Minas with the long ball forward. Puriwal is offside. Good look there by Puriwal. He tried to play it forward, but just a bit of a lapse in concentration as England make a substitution. It is Jack Powell who will be coming on. Gus Mafuta, who's been a brilliant performer in this pitch this afternoon, Anwar.
Very impressive him, really, really impressed. Made a lot of the England play steady, smart, dictated from the deeper areas of the pitch and really, really comfortable on the ball. He wanted the ball and he has that enforcer sort of style of play about him as well. Happy to have a challenge and put himself about. So no, he's done very well. I think he'd be happy with his afternoon's work.
Jack Powell, formerly of Millwall's, made 6 professional appearances for Millwall. He comes on to replace Gus Mafuta, who plays for Ebbsfleet United. 13 goals this season and 48 appearances for Ebbsfleet, and he is certainly one to watch here for England. Ball's cleared away by Hare. Sent long, looking for Amar Puriwal. He'll put Loco under pressure. Loco, just the goalkeeper, there's a real lack of concentration there by Montgomery. Loco was calling for him. He didn't quite come out quick enough, James Montgomery, but Alabi has it on the attack for England. Back for Powell. Powell with the sweeping ball forward once again, and that's a foul by Okunbiri on Cameron Bandal. Bit of shirt pulling there.
Yeah, no, definite free kick, but fresh legs are going to benefit England C massively. Obviously, these players have got a point to prove. Fantastic opportunity to play for England C team. So when they get on that pitch, they're really going to want to make an impact. But as I say, the Punjab players now need to just keep focused, see if they can open something up. Players like Gaz who's on the ball now, these players have got the ability to unlock a door and create something. So if they can just stay in the game, keep smart, stay in touch at 2-1, you never know.
Smart play by Taylor. Finds Powell. Back for Bobby Joe Taylor down the left-hand side. Taylor up against the Punjab skipper Puriwal. Plays the ball in. It's cleared away by Hare. And the ball's swept away by Aaron Minas, and he's got a bit of discomfort on his foot now. And Ruben Hazel, he knows he's got a problem in the midfield with Aaron Minas. Only one substitute remaining, two in fact. One is a goalkeeper, Rajan Gill. Karan Atwal is available, but he's more of a defender rather than a midfielder. Could there be a tactical swap maybe?
Listen, today's work's going to take its toll on the Punjab FA players. They've done tremendously well, worked hard, really, really tough game against England C, and they've done so well. So you're going to get, especially at this stage of the game, players that are going to be feeling it a little bit, but they've got to stick with it, and they're doing just that.
Toch Singh with the ball forward, looking for the runner Puriwal once again, who is offside. Keeps getting caught offside, doesn't he? Amar Puriwal likes the linesman's flag.
It's great from Toch there, great little ball. He's got that in his locker, that little one over the top in that right back position. I think it's important when they get the ball, keep making the right decisions, keep putting the ball in behind the England C team, getting it to feet, making them think.
Well played there by Arjun Puriwal, just knocking the ball back to his goalkeeper. He's back with Glenn Hare. Forward for Minas. And here is Puriwal. Punjab on the attack now. Toch Singh on the halfway line. As Punjab try to sweep it forward with Verk. Here is Okunbiri though, 25 yards out, tries the dipping shot. And it's dipped over the roof of the stand and behind and into the car park.
I just think it's really important there. If England get the ball, we know, we've seen that they can make things happen. So if the Punjab FA have the ball in good areas, they've got to keep it, keep moving it, keep making options. But that's hard, it's hard to do. You know, coming off, showing, getting space, it's work rate. And when you've got tired legs, it's sometimes difficult to do. So it's important that they keep going, keep working hard on and off the ball. Stay in the game at 2-1, anything can happen. So it's about continuing that work rate.
Punjab just looking to add a bit of pressure to the England ranks. Here is Toch Singh. It's back with Puriwal. He'll send it back to Ashmal Hotra in goal. For Omar Riaz, currently of Gaza. I think we haven't seen the best of Riaz this afternoon. He usually likes to play in more of an advanced position, but the Punjab squad is pretty small. They've had to make do with the resources that they have got. But here they come on the attack now, and that's a shot over the bar by Cameron Bandal.
You don't mind that. I think anywhere in that position, a shot is good. You've got to shoot. I mean, we've got a player there out wide who could have been an option, but that's encouraging. You've got to get in those positions, get your head down, drive forward, make the opportunities.
Karan Atwal is imminent for Punjab as the ball is played over the top looking for Alabi. He is offside and Punjab will resume play with a free kick. Here is the Punjab captain Puriwal. Brought forward for Minas, back for Puriwal. Punjab just trying to get in more of an attacking position. That's a good touch there by Singh. And as the ball is sent forward and it's Jai Dillon who looks to run onto it, he trips and falls, and it's Montgomery who's able to send it over the halfway line. Headed back by Hare. And out for the throw in which England will take.
I've been really impressed by Punjab FA, their work rate, their commitment, their organisation, and they're still continuing to try and break something up and then create something. So if they can continue to do that, England C seem to have almost like sat back a little bit for the last 10 minutes and almost soaking up the pressure, but we know they've got pace in behind.
On, that's a terrible mistake by Hare, but it's a tame shot by McQueen for the hat-trick. And Malhotra can recover the ball, but you just thought that was a bit naive from Glenn Hare. The ball is now in the midfield with Riaz holding midfield for Punjab today. Usually likes to head further up the field. Sends the ball forward for Gaz Singh. That's a crossfield ball which Toch will grab beautifully. And he heads it back. And it's sent forward looking for the runner Rajvirk. Toch will get there. Still Toch Singh for Punjab. Can't quite get the second touch. The ball just running away from him. There's a sliding challenge by Cam and Bandal. As Punjab.
It's good play from the Punjab. Good play. You know, they're causing problems. They're trying to give England a little bit to think about, and it's tough. It's hard work. They've got to keep going, but what they have to do is limit their mistakes. If England are going to do something, let them create it off their own merit, not give them silly opportunities by misplaced passes and giving the ball under no pressure, really.
So James Alabi has departed for England. Ferrier, former Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace trainee, is field in his place. 30 games, 11 goals for Bournemouth this season. Toch Singh has come off. It's been a good, solid performance from Toch, your former captain at Sporting Bengal, Anwar.
Yeah, he's done very well. Really pleased that Toch is here and playing so well. He's a midfield player, more of an attacking player, but he's got quality and he can do a job for you at right back. He can do a job for you at left back. You know, that's what he's about. He's one of those players that's happy to fit and slot in for the team. So, you know, well done to him. He's had a good shift today at right back.
Karen Atwell is on for him. Ferguson back for Bobby Joe Taylor. Still Bobby Joe Taylor on the ball for England. Here is Howe. That for Okunbiri. England just very patient in their build-up as we approach the closing stages of this tie.
I think the players collectively now are going to have a little go.
And that was dangerous by Ash Malhotra as Glenn Hare looks to bring the ball out. McQueen is with him, but Glenn Hare's carried on and the ball's been taken over. It's forward to Riaz. Here is Karan Atwell. Fresh legs for Punjab on the field on the right-hand side as there's a foul on.
Ruben Hazel there, not really happy with his defenders at the moment because what they're doing is they're giving England the ball. You know, in those sort of areas of the pitch, if England have to create something, let them create off their own merit. Don't give them the opportunity. Sloppy passes, misplaced passes, giving the ball away under pressure. If you can limit that, you've always got a chance. It's really important. I know we're tired legs, but it's important that, you know, the Punjab finish strong and concentrate in this last part of the game.
Ferguson, and that was poor by Ferguson as he let the ball roll off his foot and out of play for the throw in which Punjab will take halfway inside the England half. Atwell to Cameron Bandal. Bandal with the ball, trying to thread it through for Gaz Singh, and this is a good opportunity now for Jai Dillon to just push forward. Early ball in towards the back post. Verk is there, can bring it down. Switches on to his right foot. Now Gaz Singh on the ball. Maybe he took a few too many touches, but it's recovered by Atwell. And Gaz Singh manages to flight one in. It's a left-footed ball in. Isn't quite dealt with by England, but Howe will get a touch on it and it'll be brought away by Crosdale.
Gagson has done very well there again. He always looks like he can create something, Gaz Singh. You know, we've got to try and get him the ball in that final third.
Ball threaded through the Punjab back line. Hare there with the sliding challenge. It's forward by Dillon. Looking for the run of Amapuriwal. Here come England again with McQueen. Back for Ferguson. Good tackle by Curran Atwell. He's been encouraged on by his boss and he's battling with David Ferguson. Ferguson wins the free kick. It's back with Crosdale. England looking fairly in control of these closing stages here. It's still England 2, Punjab 1. Howe. And that's loose by Howe. And Punjab on the attack here. And that was just a bit too early for Puriwal by Rajvirk. Asking a bit too much of the former Darlington striker.
But you got to know your players. If you've got a one striker up there on his own, it's very difficult to put him into a ball where you know it's going to be difficult to get onto it and there's no real support for him.
Keaton Wood now tries to play the ball into Morgan Ferrier. Ferrier goes towards the byline, runs the ball out of play. It'll be a goal kick, which Punjab will take. And there's a change of goalkeeper here for Punjab. And it's a final change. Ash Malhotra coming off. And Rajan Gill, formerly of Leicester, had a spell with Cadiz as well in Spain. He's been recently training with Wolves, Rajan Gill. Still 23, very young.
Most of the Punjab FA team have got a good pedigree. They've had some great opportunities, trained with some decent clubs, played for some decent teams. And I think a lot will be looking for an opportunity. And I think today they've done very, very well. And I think, you know, credit to the organisation, the team, the manager. They've been organised, they've worked hard. And it's a fantastic opportunity. It's a fantastic event for them to showcase just how good they are. And one thing they have been is a team. You know, I know the England C team is made up of players that are from various different teams. But one good thing about the Punjab FA today is that they really had that team effort and that team cohesion, which obviously you only get in.
I think it was more due to injury that Ash Malhotra came off. Might have a problem with his hamstrings. It's found in the middle of the park as Cameron Bandal goes down.
I think they'll be disappointed in the Punjab FA because they've had a few enforced changes. It's always great if you can keep the same 11 on all game, your strongest 11 to really give a good account of yourself. But sometimes injury, there's nothing you can do about that.
Excellent ball flighted in. There is Puriwal with the header, and it just drifts behind, but it was flighted into a brilliant position. And Puriwal just spun as he took the header. And the chance went begging for Punjab. Montgomery just taking his time over this goal kick. Sends it over the halfway line. Puriwal gets a head on it, brings it down. There is Cameron Bandal. It's picked up by Powell in the midfield. He'll send it wide for Bobby Joe Taylor. Taylor heading down the line, finds Powell once again on the overlap, but Curran Atwell is there. But it's intercepted by Crosdale, who's had a good, solid game for England C. There is Howe once again on the right-hand side. Ball sent long, looking for Ferrier. It's dealt with by Puriwal, not quite as he would have liked to have dealt with it. There's Keaton Wood. And it's back with Montgomery. Here is Crosdale in the midfield, being battled with by Omar Riaz. Ball is into the feet of McQueen. Went down fairly easily as England look to make a change. And Darren McQueen won't get his hat-trick this afternoon. It's being replaced by Joe Ironside.
He's done very well. England see number 10, scored his goals, took them very well. He's a little bit of a live wire, and when you've got that genuine pace, you're always going to cause problems if you know how to utilise it, and he's done very, very well. And fair play to the Panjab FA back line, because they've had to deal with him for the large part of the game, and they've done well. But he's taken his 2 goals very well.
Teamed up well with James Alabi in the first half and early parts of the second, and his work is complete. As England look to push ahead, they'll be heading out to Slovakia for the International Challenge Trophy final. And they take on Jersey in 2 days, so this is the first of a couple of friendly fixtures ahead of that tournament final.
I think it's ideal preparation for England, see, if you want my honest assessment, because the Panjab FA have been a very good side, hard to break down, very well organised, they've worked hard and they've had some quality, so, you know, definitely gave England something to think about today.
Ball's been threaded through for Okenbiri, tries to place this shot, and there's a secondary cross. Rajan Gill claims it, but there's a corner ball to England. It was Keaton Wood who tried to play that ball in.
It's key they finished the game off strongly, Panjab FA, you know, done really well to get back into the game. Disappointing, obviously, to concede another one, but there's another player there with, looks like he's going to be struggling with a little bit of an injury and a niggle, because it takes its toll. It's tough to work hard for 19 minutes to defend, to press. The physiotherapist has definitely had her work cut out today with the Panjab FA. She's been very, very busy.
She has indeed, as we await this corner. Still a bit of physiotherapy going on the pitch. And there will be a substitution. It's Bobby Joe Taylor who'll be departing. Good player, Bobby Joe Taylor. Really enjoyed watching him this afternoon. Watched him a lot in the FA Cup as well for Maidstone.
I think it'd be a good shout if the Panjab FA could get all players to finish the game. Couple of niggling little injuries. I think it's Jai Dillon at left back, who's been really, really good today. Worked hard, defended well. Just looks like he's carrying something. It would be great if we could get everyone to finish the game strongly, everyone on the pitch, because that one player could prove the difference.
It was George Carling who's replaced Bobby Joe Taylor for England. Corner ball played in, cleared away by Aaron Minas. England will get a second chance though. There's Okenbiri. Okenbiri once again, left-footed ball sweeping into the back post. Howell's there. Oh, and that was a great opportunity for England. Cleared away by Glenn Hare. Here is Ferguson. England finishing the game pretty strongly here at Damson Park. There is Keaton Wood once again. That's a shot played in then by Powell. Can't quite get the right purchase on it, and it goes over.
Come to the back end of the game now. England would love to get that third goal. A couple of players that have come on really trying to make an impression. I think want to try and get into that team when they go away in the competition. But I think in the Punjab, it's really key that they finish strong. They've done ever so well, so organised. Enforced changes, but they're still hanging in there, and you never just know if they can just keep going.
That's a good ball and a great knock on for Raj Virk. He's out-muscled, but Punjab still have the ball here. Here they come again with Gaz Singh, and Keaton Wood makes the tackle. Singh manages to get a ball into the box. It's away by Powell. Knocked on by Crowsdale, and again. Here is Okenbiri. Sends the ball out wide for Ferguson. Carling will now get a touch as he feeds it to Powell. Powell once again sends the ball out wide, and that is a good ball on the far side to Keaton Wood.
Just shows there, you know, when it's 2-1.
England once again, and Rajan Gill has had to come and cleared that ball away from Kevin Locko.
It's a half chance there, you know. They've got in behind and a little bit of a snapshot, but when it's a 2-1, you've got to keep believing anything can happen. A set play, a decent little opening. England we're looking to consolidate now and, you know, really try and take this win into the next game, but it's not over until that final whistle. So the Panjab FA have really got to keep pushing on and see if they can get another chance.
Callum Howe's race has been run. He's by far and away the most experienced of the players out of these two sides, being promoted with Lincoln to the Football League this season. And he's replaced by Jordan Tunnicliffe, currently at Kidderminster Harriers. Formerly of Barnsley, as Punjab win the free kick on the halfway line.
That's great now. I mean, playing for Lincoln this year, what a great year they've had. And to share the pitch with some of the Punjab FA players, fantastic. You know, that just shows what football's all about.
Here is Aaron Minas, just played the ball not really when he wanted it. Punjab can attack now in the midfield. Singh with the ball through, and that's not quite latched onto by Puriwal. Here is Crowsdale, and he concedes the free kick. Punjab with a late opportunity.
Can they make the most of this? They're set up, there's no rush. You've got the free kick.
And the referee just pulling the free kick back from Rajvirk. Just awaiting this set piece to be taken. Going to be Gaz Singh to deliver it.
Good opportunity here.
Singh delivers it, and that's a poor set piece from Gaz Singh by his standards. But he will battle for the ball again, and he's won it. Gaz Singh into the England area, sends the ball over the top. Oh, and that is a brilliant bit of play by the goalkeeper and defender. Can't quite see which defender, but Montgomery.
Great defending that, absolutely great.
And his defender, who's got a serious amount of mud on his back.
Yeah.
I believe it's Keaton Wood.
It's great that though. I mean, look, last parts of the game, and Gaz has put in a fantastic ball, half shot, half cross. Defender and goalkeeper didn't want to take any chances with that, and whoever was first to get the opportunity to get rid of it, they did. But that's quality from the Panjab FA. Like I said, you stay in the game until that final whistle goes. You never know.
Punjab have the corner, and it'll be played in by Jai Dillon. Dillon with the short corner. It's pulled back for Rajvirk, and his shot is deflected. 4 minutes of added time. Signal here by the fourth official, and England will try and bring it forward now with Carling. Carling sends the ball forward for Tunnicliffe. Still a good shot by Tunnicliffe over the bar. And I tell you what, that end-to-end stuff really causing a bit of stir within the Punjab ranks. But a good bit of attacking play there towards the end of the game as we're into the final 4 minutes of added time.
It's what you want to see in the last parts of the game. You don't want to see the ball playing around at the back, playing into midfield and back. You want it open, you want chances, and there will be, and hopefully there'll be another one. As the game opens up, the Punjab just got to be careful they're not too open, allow England to get that third goal.
Here come England again with Carling. Carling cutting in from the left-hand side, will play the through ball, and it'll be claimed out of Rajan Gill's hands, but it's a side-netted shot by Ironside. Can't quite get the purchase he wanted on it. And well played Rajan Gill, he stood up to the challenge. Ruben Hazel just calling for a strong finish to this one, as Gill sends the ball up and over the halfway line. Headed on by Okunbiri. There is Puriwal, sends it out wide left to Jai Dillon. Dillon with a man in front of him. Surely a couple, maybe one last chance, concrete chance left for Punjab, but they can't get it past Crowsdale in midfield. Crowsdale forward for Ironside once again. He's got a man in Morgan Ferrier in the middle. But the ball will head all the way back to Montgomery.
They'll want to keep the ball now, England. They'll want to keep it. They want to hold on to it and make sure it stays well away from a yellow shirt.
Here come England again with Powell into Keaton Wood. There is Powell once again into the feed of George Carling. Carling with plenty of options around him. He's opted to go forward to Morgan Ferrier. He's sent it out wide to David Ferguson. Ferguson keeps it in. No, he keeps it out. Lets it go out, in fact.
Maybe the last throw of the dice here. Probably a minute to go. Can they get the ball into the England C half and create an opportunity to finish off what will be an amazing game? I think they've equipped themselves so well to Punjab. And
ball hooked over the top by Minas. And put out a play for Punjab. Throw in. Ruben Hazel just geeing up his men for a final throw of the dice here. He'll be curring up while looking for an option. No one really coming deep. There is Gaz Singh. Ferguson. Back for Minas. Hooked back. Here is Gaz Singh once again. Tries to play the ball over the top. It'll be sent back by Carling. And out for the throw-in. Paul Fairclough just calling for the referee to blow his whistle. It's a free kick to England, and that may just be that. Don't forget, we'll have post-match reaction from Anwar and myself on the SICK channel, plus pitch side interviews. As the ball is launched forward, looking for Morgan Ferrier. Ferrier still on the ball, left-footed as he heads towards the byline, and there it is. Final score from Damson Park. Panjab FA, they have battled, but they couldn't quite keep out Darren McQueen, and he punished them. But they managed to get one back through Raj Virk, and I tell you what, it's been a fabulous occasion, as Anwar.
really, really, really pleased. Absolutely fantastic performance by the Panjab FA. I think their players have been an absolute credit to the organisation. We knew what England C would bring. They've got quality, they've got some fantastic players who have had absolutely brilliant seasons at their level, and they showed their skill and talent today. But I have to say, for me, I am being biased, but the Panjab FA lads have been absolutely fantastic, and credit to Ruben Hazel, Harpreet Singh and everyone involved, because it was more than just about the game today. It was about the fixture, the event, the occasion, communities coming together. It's great to see so many people here. And 2-1 scoreline, probably a fair reflection of the game, but really, really pleasing from my point of view.
Who was the standout performer for Punjab? In my opinion, I thought Aaron Bassi had a brilliant game until he came off. I thought he was an absolute warrior at the back for Punjab.
I totally agree with you. He was fantastic. But also, I think they've got a couple of players there that can unlock a door and showed a little bit of quality at times. But when you miss important players at integral moments of the game, it's always going to be a problem. I mean, Gaz Singh, for me, I've watched him a few times in the past, and he's one of those players that can unlock a door, and he's got a little bit of quality. Jai Dillon done really, really well. But, you know, you have to say the two centre-halves in the first half, Puriwell and the skipper was just fantastic, and they've done really, really well, and that was the key today, being hard to beat, giving this England C team a game. You know, they're going to go out and play against European competition of a high standard, and this effectively is a bit of a warm-up fixture for them, and they've done absolutely brilliant so far. So really, really well done to the Panjab FA.
Anwar, where did Punjab go from here? You know, obviously they're not going to make the likes of the World Cup, but they're a good side. What next for them?
It's a really interesting question, and I think where they've come, I mean, the players are walking off the pitch now, and I think they deserve a massive, massive round of applause, because they were absolutely fantastic. And 2-3 years ago, when I was first introduced to Harpreet Singh at the Panjab FA, no one was quite sure where we would go or what we would do. But the fact that we're here today at Solihull Moors playing against an England C, being competitive, giving them a game, and on another day could have actually got something from the game, I think is an absolute amazing achievement, and I think sets an amazing foundation from where the Panjab FA need to go. But I have to say a big thanks to Paul Fairclough and the England C team and the Football Association for bringing the England C team here today. Massive gesture, and it shows how important they believe football for all is, and how important they feel that, you know, working with communities is for the benefit of the game. So a brilliant day all in all. The football was just the icing on the cake for me.
Doesn't it prove that there is so much talent in our Asian ranks in this country, within Brit Asians? There are so many opportunities.
Listen, there is opportunities there, there's players there, there's talent there, and it's just about creating a platform to actually do that. And I think today was a prime example of that. Listen, the England C team have come here and were made to work. If you look at just a lad there, the number 2, he's got mud all over his shirt. He looks like he's been for a battle.
I think we're going pitch side now, where there'll be an interview with Keaton Wood.
I would say probably credit to ourselves, and our quality sort of came round. When we got that second goal, I say maybe Punjab maybe tiring a little bit, and our quality came through where we kept the ball. We knew that from the first half we kept the ball that they would indeed break down. We broke them down as it was in the end, so all happy.
And you, where do you think it was won in the game? What area do you think?
Definitely for us, the centre at the park, because in the first half they were definitely getting through there a bit too much. So not that we weren't grafting or anything like that, all due to the fact that they were outplaying us in centre of the pitch with 5 against 2 at some time. So we just sort of stepped off, had a game plan, and I think that really helped us in the long haul to come through the result.
Listen, Keaton, thank you very much for that. I know you need to get back, and well done, and good luck for the future.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Right, we're here with the England C manager. What was the assessment of the match?
Well, in terms of the match, I mean, what a tight game that was, and you've got to give full credit to the Punjab FA, if you like. You know, they've really put a shift in there, some excellent players. Do apologise in not knowing the pronunciations of 1 or 2 of the boys, but the number 10 was absolutely outstanding, I thought, for Punjab, and it was a really, really good exercise from everybody, you know, in terms of what's gone on today, and everyone's really enjoyed the afternoon. And for me, from an FA point of view, England C, you know, we put a shift in. I think we just upped the game a little bit, and we got the win. Yeah,
it was a very close match. You're telling me that this is the first time many of them have actually played for England C?
Yeah, a lot of them. It is. It's every one of them is their first time. It's their first call up. You know, look, these lads are a very young side. I mean, I think the eldest in the side was 23 in the team, so he's the eldest. We've got guys in there 19, 20, 21. So, you know, it's a good experience for them. You know, they've had to really sort of dig deep, and you know, playing for their country is like anything. It's sometimes it takes a little bit of a time to you know, overcome those sort of not I wouldn't say nerves, but just those mental things that make it perhaps difficult for them to adjust. You know.
Sure. And where now for these players? Will they play some more for England C, or will they move on to other clubs?
Yeah, there will be. We'll be off, and hopefully there's a game against Slovakia in November. Okay. I mean, we've got an FA game. We're going away to another island. I think the Punjab group played them recently.
Yeah, played Jersey.
Yeah, and we're off to there Tuesday, so we play them Tuesday. So
it's a good game. We managed to win 2-0 there, so it's a pretty tough match as well.
Yeah, so at the end of it, it'll be you know, an opportunity to test ourselves against those. But again, it's this young group of players that are having to develop and learn and improve, and that's what we're about.
Great. Listen, I know you need to get back into the dressing room. Thank you for your time. Pleasure. Cheers. Bye bye. Okay, we're here with Lawrence Jones from the FA. Lawrence, tell us a bit about yourself and your role in putting this match together.
Okay, my role is that I'm the FA's head of league and club services. I look after a team of people who look after leagues and clubs outside of the professional game in the country, from the National League right the way down to the under-6s. So it's quite a large remit of football that we look after. Today's game's been fantastic. I mean, within that remit, we look after the England C team. I think today has been absolutely wonderful. Everything that's positive about football. Communities coming together, watching a really good game of football. It's been a very entertaining game of football. Great turnout. You know, 1,300 people here this afternoon. They've been entertained. It's been a great atmosphere, a really positive atmosphere. And, you know, there should be no barriers to playing football. You know, football is a totally inclusive sport. Everyone should be able to play football, irrespective of their background, their beliefs. And the FA is totally committed to getting more and more people playing football wherever they come from, whatever they do.
Lawrence, you're a great advocate of the whole inclusion piece and work tirelessly behind the scenes to get this match to be played. How many years have you been in football? Because I know we had this conversation offline.
I'd love to say it was a small number, but sadly I'm at the wrong end of the 50s now. So this is my. I've been involved in the game over 50 years. So it's and the game has changed out of all recognition. You know, and I can remember when I first started watching football in the 60s, and now where the game is today. The game's in a really healthy position. Non-league football, as I call it, is really strong. You know, we've got fantastic facilities. Fantastic quality of games and leagues. The whole experience in football, I think, is a really positive one, and that makes a real social platform, I think, for the communities to thrive and come together in the right environment of around sport.
And going back to the match today, Lawrence, what impressed you the most about the match, the teams? Was there anything in particular? Because I know you spoke about the quality earlier on.
I thought it was a really even game. You know, it was. I have to be honest. I haven't seen the Panjab FA play before. I'm greatly impressed. Greatly impressed. I thought the quality of the game, the quality of the play was very good. I thought you really crowded the midfield well. The England C team had to work exceptionally hard, and there was very little between the two teams at the end of the day, if I'm honest with you. And that's good, because it's been a really entertaining game of football as well. Some of the football on display this afternoon, I think, it's been of the highest standard. And I think I'm sure people watching the game, whether here live or on TV, they would have enjoyed what they've seen. It shows a standard of play that players who actually aren't full time in the game can now achieve. And I think that's the FA's investment in coaching, because there's more and more coaching going on. You know, big drive on getting more and more qualified coaches in the game, raising the standards within clubs, making the right environments within clubs. And today, I think we've seen perhaps one of the outputs of that, of a very entertaining, well-balanced game of football.
And definitely it shows there is life outside the Premier League and the main leagues in this country.
Yeah, I mean, you know, football is a broad church, and I think we should never lose sight of that. And everyone has a role to play in that broad church, and we should embrace that. You know, there's a huge talent pool of players in this country, and you know, we have, you know, I think some of the most exciting professional leagues in the world. Beneath that, we have really exciting competitions that will provide the platform for players if they've really got the capability to progress further.
Well, listen, Lawrence, thank you for your time. Thank you for the lead up to this match and everything you did behind the scenes. And thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Can I just say one final thing as well? I'd like to thank everybody connected with the Panjab FA, particularly Harpreet. The work that you've all put in today has been absolutely exceptional. And on behalf of the Football Association, thank you.
Thank you very much, Lawrence. Okay, guys, I'm here with Paul Fairclough. Paul, your assessment of the match today?
Listen, very close encounter. I mean, really, two teams not holding back at all. You know, really, you know, the tackles were flying in. It was just a really good game of football with lots of quality football in it as well.
And I was speaking to Lawrence just previously. The quality of football at the lower league, so to speak, is of high quality. People don't really realise that.
No, I mean, and certainly with the England C team, and this was very much an experimental side today. But we've got players. Since I've been doing it, and I've been doing it about 16 years now, we've had over 250 players go into the Football League. Some even some who played in the Premier League. I mean, Andre Gray at Burnley was a regular for England C. George Boyd was a regular for England C. Sam Clucas, you know. We're just waiting for the next non-league player to make it in the full England side.
Well, you mentioned Andre Gray is a hometown boy for me for Luton Town, and you know, saw him progress up the ranks. He's definitely a quality player, managed to make it through. The structure that you have at England C, tell us a bit more about that. How does that work? Where do you scout the players from? How does that work?
Well, any player outside of the Football League is allowed to play for England C, providing he's under 23. Because we had an England side that was open age, but we've concentrated on a smaller age group because we can get more fixtures against national teams under 21 sides. Right. I mean, we're playing Slovakia under 21s in November, and they're in the same group as England under 21s in the Euros that are just coming up. So that's the quality of opposition we play in, and it certainly brings out the best of players. But I'm sure you understand what the steps are we got steps 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to steps 6, 7 in the UK. And I will look as lower down the ranks as is necessary to get players. I mean, you know, I've seen what's happening in the UK is the the quality of football is squeezing up from the bottom upwards. Right, once upon a time there were so many big gaps. You know, I've seen step 5 and step 6 games, and you can see the difference. But lately, over the last few years, it's getting more and more condensed.
Yeah.
You know, so players are able to jump 2 levels, 3 levels even at a time. So there's the game is improving, and it's getting broader, the number of players that are there.
And would you put that down to the increased quality down there?
Do you know? I mean, look. I think the stats will show you that there's less people playing 11-a-sided football now than there were before. But you know, there is. I think because you know the academies are spilling out are taking in so many players, and then dare I say spewing out so many players. And those players have got to play somewhere. You know, and you've got somewhere like, for example, the Northeast. You've got Middlesbrough, Sunderland, Newcastle, Hartlepool. I mean, they've had a torrid time up that neck of the woods, apart from Newcastle. But there are those boys who are in their academies. There's only the likes of Gateshead. If that young player gets released up there, there's only Gateshead who are a National League side. There's no Conference North sides up there. So they filtered out a boy who's come out of an academy can't play conference football unless the manager fancies him. Right. And there's no Conference North sides up that neck of the woods, so they filtered down to the lower leagues, you know. So and that's what's happened. There's so many players coming out of the game. Some drop out, but the others get back on and have a go and fill up all those leagues below.
Well, I mean, it's better for us, really, because I've been going to a lot of non-league matches recently and seen the quality really improve. I mean, my own town, Luton Town, went there a long time ago, so I saw a lot of matches there, and it has definitely, the quality has got much better. But listen, Paul, thank you for today. Thank you for bringing your team here and pitting them against the Panjab FA.
It's been a wonderful occasion.
And best of luck for the future.
Thank you very much.
Right. Okay, I'm here with Darren. Darren, how was it today?
Yeah, to be fair, it was a tough game. Like, they put up a good fight. Like, even getting on the ball, they were on us straight away. But then I think in the end, we just had the cutting edge in front of goal.
What do you think that was? Do you think it's quality, or do you think you were set up maybe a little bit better than Panjab FA?
Well, to be fair, we've only trained together twice. So I think for us, I think it's a big achievement because this is our first game together. So I think our setup was right. I think the way the manager set us up, they couldn't really, all they could do was really playing behind us, and I think we dealt with that well.
Okay, and is this your first game for England C? Because I know some of the other players, this was their first game as well.
Yeah, this was my first game, this was my debut.
Wow. Happy with your performance?
Yeah, definitely. To score 2 goals on my debut after getting promoted with my parent club as well.
That's great. I'll tell you what, when that keeper was coming out to you, what were you thinking?
To be fair, I thought the touch got away from me, then I thought I just need to get a little toe on it. And then obviously I've dug it out, and as I'm rolling over, I don't even know if it's gone in yet. So I'm like, I'm looking at it thinking, please go in, and then it went over the line.
Darren is a big unit. I was worried about that when he was coming out and get you, but that's very fast of you. And in terms of your parent club, tell us about your season, because another great season, well, a good season for you guys.
Yeah, we've been excellent, to be fair. I think we scored the most goals in the league. We were unlucky to finish second. That the team that got up, they won our league. They had a guy that scored 40-odd goals, so they deserved it. But I had a good season, played 37 games, scored 20 goals, finished top goal scorer for my parent club as well, so it's been a good season.
So, a good year all round then, yeah? What are your plans for the future then?
Well, to be fair, I'm planning to stay at Ebbsfleet. Like, I'm planning to try.
The fans are happy, you said that?
Yeah, they're happy, yeah. I'm planning to go forward with Ebbsfleet in the National League, and hopefully we can go up again.
And representing England C again, do you reckon?
Yeah, hopefully. I think I got a good chance. I didn't do myself any harm by scoring 2 goals, so hopefully we'll see what happens.
Great. Darren, thank you for your time and well done today. Great goals. Cheers, mate. Thanks, mate. Your assessment of the game?
Yeah, you know, obviously you could tell the fact that the England lads, you know, they train more often than we do. The fitness element of it obviously told in the last sort of 20 minutes of the game. But, you know, I think all in all, our affiliation has been 4 years, 3 years in the making. Theirs is 150. Yeah. So, you know, to see where we've come from in such a short time is amazing, really.
And what impressed you particularly about the match? Because it was very close, and there's, you know, the fine lines like in most matches of this level. But I think people would be really surprised if, you know, they'd never seen football before. They'd just assume England C would be the stronger team. So, I mean, you know, what areas in particular were you happy about?
I think, from our point of view, obviously, You know, okay, the result apart, you know, okay, it's a 2-1 loss and you're always disappointed with losing. But I think, you know, the expectancy of an FA 11, an England team, would be to come here and perhaps, you know, it'd be a massive gulf. So from that point of view, obviously that's really good. I think our shape in the second half was a lot better from a sort of technical point of view. We sort of coped a bit more with their overloading midfield, you know, so that was really positive and really good to see that our lads responded really well to what was said to them at half time. But I think generally, you know, overall, if you looked at the game for chance, I think we give a really good account of ourselves.
Brilliant. So what's next for Punjab FA?
Obviously now the lads have a break. You know, they have their domestic seasons are all finished a few weeks ago. They go back to their respective clubs and actually have the summer off. They go back to their respective clubs, and then next season is a build-up to the next World Cup, and that's what we're looking forward to. 2018, we'll go to that World Cup. You know, we got to the final last time. We were, you know, we're second in the world ranking, so we'll go there and we'll give as good an account as we did before.
Brilliant. And you enjoying your time with the Punjab FA?
Absolutely love it. You know, I was ex-professional, come out of the game at a young age through injury, and you know, got myself into coaching, and obviously I know Ruben really well and Aymar. So for me, it's fantastic because the commitment level is not like day to day like your normal professional game is. It's like in any kind of international football, you know, where you get your group together every sort of 2 or 3 months. We have a training session, we have a get together. So, you know, for me, it's perfect.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for your time. Cheers. Bye.
So you got a bit injured, but how do you think you played today?
I think I played well when I was on the pitch. I think the boys did really well. And literally, we've only been here for 3 years, so we're going to keep improving. And I reckon if we've improved this much in 3 years, God knows how much we've improved in another 5-10 years.
So when you think the likelihood of any of our lads playing for the Premier League?
There's a few players playing under 18s and under 21s for Premier League teams at the minute. But in the future, I can see them coming through in the next 2-3 years, yeah.
So today's game, can you sum it up for us? How you think it went against England C team you was playing against, and you as the FA, how do you think it went?
I thought it was a great game, yeah. We had chances to score, but a bit unfortunate, and they took their chances. That's what it really come down to.